Senator Rennick.
Okay, thank you, Acting Chair. And can I say I'm glad I've got 3 minutes because I don't know how I could possibly speak for 5 minutes about the voice because there's no detail about the voice. We don't even know the date the referendum's going to be heard. And you would have thought after 14, 15 months in government and all we ever seem to talk about is the voice and not the cost of living or the real issues that the majority of Australians care about, that the Prime Minister could have done the very least and set a date for this referendum, because I think it's a deliberate distraction and nothing more than virtue signalling to the Marxists who want to divide this country on race rather than focus on the real issues of cost of living in this country. But I took up Senator Payman's offer to read the Uluru Statement while I was waiting here, and I just want to touch on this. The peoples possessed the land for 60 millennia. You know, it's interesting. When I grew up, I was told that the Aboriginals were here for 20,000 years. Then it got extended to 40,000 years. And if you actually look up the oldest known remains in Australia of any biped is the Mungo man, and that's, you know, the dating on that's disputed, but it's somewhere between 24,000 years and 42,000 years. So what I want to know is where's the claim for this 60,000 years? Now, I'm not saying bipeds haven't been here for 60,000 years, but the other thing is if you look up, the homo sapiens apparently left Africa 60 or 70,000 years ago. So did they actually cross the Asian mainland, cross the Wallace Gap and then get here, wiping out the Denisovans, the Flores man and whoever else in Indonesia and wherever to get here? Because I actually find that very interesting, I have to say, the history. But I just think we're stretching the truth here when we try and claim that a particular race has been here for 60,000 years when there's no actual archaeological evidence to prove that. And even with the Mungo man, there's DNA. The DNA is disputed. The actual stratigraphic detail is disputed. So, you know, the argument is it was too shallow. He was too shallow in the crust to have been there for 40,000 years in the earth. I don't know. I'm not saying I know the answers, but I do know that the goalpost has been shifted in my lifetime from 20,000 years to 40,000 years to 60,000 years. And of course that matters because we've now crossed 2 ice ages in this time, you know, and it's just more of this sort of all feelings and not facts. And anyway, we really need to be focusing on the cost of living. Can we get call a date for the referendum and let's get on with it?
Authorised G. Rennick, LNP Chermside.